Hello, welcome back. So I did some building. I basically tore down the house and reconfigured the house. And I'm mostly happy with it. While building it, it gave me some other ideas, though, of how we could do it maybe differently again. And for that, I think I'd have to test in another area or on another island, maybe? And I built this just so I could get a look of things. I also built some of the statues. This is the one of them. And our berries grew. Quite nice. These are not quite ready. So it's about... I probably spent about 2 days or so building this thing. This thing did grow, and it is in fact, yeah, the fruit of the earth. In hindsight, maybe I should have moved it over to this side, so it wasn't right on the edge, but it's actually quite nice there. Realizing, like, you could do some really neat stuff with, like, yeah, like trees and things, if you knew exactly what you were getting. I gotta be more careful with the images that it shows, because I think these peppers might be quite tall, too, which makes me wish I'd put it in the back. Maybe it started these ones in the back. But it does sound like, I think from what we discovered on Copper Island, so we do have a chance of getting seeds just from our farms. So hopefully by just continually farming whatever we have, we can duplicate them and then like bring them to other places as we desire. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I got, and I think this was the right amount. 4 farms should hold us over without being cluttered. And look over there, that is our flax. These grow quite quickly. So yeah, if I could get these and these, it would be nice to have them right beside each other, but not a huge deal. Nothing there. Okay. But those 2 things give us a food source that also gives us energy, so much like the coffee. It's quite good. So ideally we probably want to get those on any island where we have a base. So here's our flax. We do get quite a lot of it, so 7. So let's just go ahead and harvest it. This is my first time, I waited. And then it is fertilized still. Does it say? 8 days. So every 8 days we'll be able to harvest it. What can we do with it? Nothing. Turn it into cloth. For that we need a loom. My setup, well, I haven't built the loom yet, but it's in there. You can see it. It's green. But first, let's take a look at the house. I was hoping for a sunny day, but we can't control the weather. So I did what I said. So the house is now 3 blocks wide, or 3 units wide, and it's positioned in the center of the platform. And in the middle here is a post that goes all the way up. So it's the posts that are holding up the roof and not the walls. There's posts here too. And then it's basically just a 2x4. Yeah, 2x4 roof. And slanted all the way up. Supported on posts. It took me a while to get the layout. Originally I had one of these like at a 45-degree angle, which I really liked. But then it made it really hard to reconnect it back together. No matter what I did, I couldn't seem to get it to reconnect to itself. And I wasn't sure how the roof would work out. So I ended up settling with it being square. Yeah, even this, yeah, like this at a 45, and the door was at a, I don't know. I just really liked it, but I couldn't get it to actually work. I kept running into problems whenever I tried to reconnect it with this side. So I feel like if you do a 45 on that side, you probably have to do a 45 on this side somewhere to make that happen. So, gave up. But it's got multiple levels. We've got our good friend the Harpy here looking after us. I put the boat here as well. Anchor, we had one of these and one of these. I just added a second one. This is how we get to our window, by the way. You jump on your table, as you do. I replaced all the chests with just one chest, so this just holds everything. It's plenty big. I used iron because we don't have enough copper to spare. Otherwise, I probably would have used copper. Yeah, our medicine's over here. We got a ladder going up. This is where I thought we could build the loom. Loom is fairly cheap. We just need those strong branches that we remembered to bring, and everything else we have. So we could probably build it. Oh, nope, sorry, I miscounted. We don't have enough long sticks. So I'll have to collect more of those. Alright, we go upstairs here. Not much happening. Just a place to sit down and read. While maybe looking out the window. Well, it's not that great of a view. A map. Our globe. And then up here is our sleeping area. With a dream catcher. So some of this build is not possible without the mod. I've got overlapping blocks. Actually, I think some of them have disappeared. Nope, they're here. I'm just blind. Yeah, here I got a railing. So these railings you couldn't actually put in. The mod let me do it, but normally you wouldn't be able to do this. So it kind of left it still open, but not all the way open. So it didn't look bad without them, but it looked kind of interesting with them. And having the floor here, it made sense to have some kind of railing. Here I've got a railing overlapping with a slant. I was tempted to get rid of these slants, but I am scared. Sometimes if I remove something, other things just disappear. So I gotta be really careful if I change anything, or just don't. I got the same thing happening over on this side, railings all the way. I decided to put a railing through the middle, because to get this like upper floor supported, I figured it needed to have some kind of support. I could just have it like hanging off the ceiling, which probably would have been okay. But yeah, thought this looked decent for like a beam, kind of like a beam. But this one over here is a bit problematic. It's not supported. I'm not sure what makes it different than this one, but this one kept disappearing on me. But otherwise, that is our new home. It's not quite as quaint as the original one. I did really like that one. A little very cozy. This one's a bit more, I don't know, just different. But I turned on all the lights. Oops. So that we could see, but I will probably turn some of them off just to save fuel and my frame rate. Alright, I do think there are some long sticks still in this bunch of things. Still a harpy there, or not a harpy. Dog. Yeah. I'm quick enough. Thank you. It might be all of them. Maybe that tree. No. Maybe that one. No, I think I got them all. Alright. Sorry, the noise reminds me of a dog I had. Just the pitch of it and everything. It's very cute. Okay. And our hammer has, taken quite the beating. Look at our fancy loom. It's almost out of place in this shack. Oh. I didn't notice I built a... No, that's just the ladder, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, that's the normal ladder. Fancy ladder is even fancier. This looks kind of fancy, doesn't it? It's got like the fancy ladder on the front and a rough ladder on the back. Anyway, just noticing that. Alright, well, we should be able to make some cloth. It'll take an hour. So let's see what we're looking at. 5 new recipes unlocked. Da, 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 da. Well, we know, yeah, clothing. Looks very similar to the leather. Or this, I mean the seaweed. No, different. I wonder at the quantities. 3. No, it takes a lot of cloth. Okay. So, this, what does it say? Sun, rain, heat, wind, and cold. So linen seems pretty good. Armor units of 7. Which, less than the copper plated, but more than our leather. We will need 10. 3, 3, 2, and 2. 10 pieces. Takes 2 each. So we need 20 flax. So we'll probably take us 2 weeks. Another 2 weeks to get all that flax from our current one plant. Now I'm wondering if there's flax on one of the other islands that we could travel to. We could always make one set of something. But let's just go ahead and make the rest of it and then see what else it's used for. 4 more. Oh, 2 recipes, yeah. So we have 3 pieces total, is that right? And 1 piece to spare. Other items. Make a linen sleeping bag. Very good. Anything else? It said 5 recipes, right? So that's it. 4 pieces of clothing and this. So if we want to get this stuff, we'll have to make this stuff. So I am also considering upgrading to copper. In fact, I think we might go there today. Is head back to Copper Island, because we're pretty much out of copper. And I wanted to go to Iron Island. And in order to make our improved forge, I need copper. So the only way I can get that copper is to disassemble something. I used 2 on this thing. Oops, where did it go? This thing. So, I mean, I could take this apart, and put it back to the normal one. And then we could head to Iron Island first. But if we're going to get a bunch of copper, this boat's probably carry it. If not, I'll have to smelt it on the island, on Copper Island, and then bring it over to Iron Island. That is kind of where I'm currently at on what we should do. So if we do that, I would like to make one of the big carts, I think. As I mentioned, Copper Island for storage. Make one of these, which also takes a copper ingot, but takes 4 wooden planks. So if we take those 4 planks with us, yeah, I think I will just downgrade this. The only reason I built it was to get those planks. Let's just do it. Yoink. And then we could just craft the regular one again. There we go. So, either way now, we could go direct to Iron Island, but I think I'd like to go to Copper Island, assuming everything is, like, ready to go. So yeah, we'll take those with us. And leave the split logs here. I guess we'll keep the linen on our... leave the flaxseed here. We'll keep the linen on our person. Or on our boat. Take it with us, I mean. This berry compote, it lasts quite a while. I mean, we haven't been playing the game for 129 days yet. So I'll probably leave some of that here. Maybe take some of it with us. And what other food should we bring? We could make mushroom stew if we bring those. Basically bring anything that can go bad. Bring our soup. I did cook up all of our fish. Turned most of it into soup. The rest of it I just roasted to eat as is. Are you seeing anything we should bring? Maybe we'll bring the mold with us, just in case we ever figure out what that does. And bring this stuff with us to Copper Island, since that's where the spiders are. Leave some coffee behind, leave the dry meat behind. Take this stuff with us. And the resin. Good, I think. Or are there sticks in there? Oh, I put the sticks in there. Yeah, we'll leave those here. Oh, and tobacco. I collected a bunch of tobacco on this island because this is where it is. So we'll take most of it. Leave some of it. Except I'm too heavy now. The other change I made was this. So if you noticed in the last episode, I was just jumping over the compost to get to the dock. Even though I have that path there, I made a more direct one. And I swapped out this one too. That used to be the ladder. Decided that the stairs actually work quite well because it's a similar thing we've done with getting up to the garden. The farming, right? It's just a half step up, essentially. So the ladder, or the stair doesn't come out all the way. It doesn't block. You can still walk past. So, overall, I like the layout of things. Oh, there's the other statue that you can make. Put them over there and put our leaf hat on them. And I moved the ladder that was here by that side, the left side. I just put it here. It does bother me that it doesn't connect. It just floats. It's a bit weird. Wish it didn't do that, but it's just the way it is. Not a big deal. Before we leave, though, I think it might be a good idea to... Last time we were sailing and we went on the other side of the island and there's a bunch of trees over there. So I think I'd like to collect all of the... Well, not a lot. I'd like to fill the boat with trees. And that way we'll have... If we need to build anything either on Copper Island or Iron Island, we'll already have 12 logs to work with. But yeah, I'll just get ready and then we'll set sail. I do kind of want to wait around for this stuff to grow, just to see. 22 hours. 22 hours. Yeah, we'll get to see this before we head off. Even if I go chop down some trees, maybe I'll come back and we'll take a look at that stuff. Alright, I have to put the copper back in here. Let's take that back. Are these worth leaving here? I don't remember what they're used for. Oh, that's for the resin. We'll take them with us. I mean, the nice thing about having the boat is we could just keep most of this stuff with us. I don't know if there's any benefit of leaving this stuff here either. We'll leave the clay, because there's no clay here. Oops. Our iron shovel, yeah, we don't want to forget that. And our flask. Leave the big branches. Split logs. Mortars. Half logs. We'll leave our copper shovel here as a decorative item. I move the wooden one over here as a decorative item. Yeah. And we got our iron one with us. And while I was working, I did make as much fertilizer as I could. Wonderful. We could probably do another one before we go. Hour and a half when we get back. Unfortunately, I wasn't clever enough to, like, use the rain. Like, I didn't collect any of the rainwater. It was kind of, in hindsight, pretty silly. There is some in the distillery there. But I think we're okay. I mean, I don't have much water. I have some juice. Actually, that's all I have. And I have some seawater. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is fire up the distillery one last time. I will take the water. And I don't know if it has one cycle or two, just one. Alright, I'm also gonna bring just an obsidian axe, just as an extra thing to have. In case we don't want to burn through our iron one. Because I am going through a lot of iron ingots. I don't even know how many I have left anymore. I haven't really been paying attention. So I'm going to head over here, chop down some trees. I don't think there's a reason to head back to that. I can't remember what it's called. Lonely Rock. Corals and seaweed. Dorados and sharks. Ooh, big rock. We might be able to just get some trees here, actually. This is by the obsidian mine. And I could bring the boat closer. I collect some coconuts since I don't have much water. We do have some at Hope, our little camp. But let's see if I can find. Are there any 2-log trees? You are a 2-log tree. This is how any sane person would collect logs to load in a boat. You know, there's something we've never made. Smoke signal. And that. Portable beacon. Let's try to make that. I was gonna make this. I'll need 3 more leaves. Maybe we can make both. Perfect. Okay. And then this thing. Throw it on the ground. and then don't pick it up. Throw it in the... It's red smoke for a very long time. Oh, it just burns. Okay. Well, I don't know how long a long time is. But that's cool. It looks really nice. I guess you could use it for like a decorative purpose. I mean, it's good to like note, like, I guess, identify something, right? If you want to get back to somewhere, throw one of those down, and then you can find it again. But I mean, I use the map quite a lot. I assume it's because we're soaked that we keep getting sick. I'm not as... I used to like try to dry off before I went to bed. No, I don't care. Ooh, that's a good test. Do they persist in the rain? "41 days. Oh, wow, yeah. That lasts a long time. We could definitely maybe use that, like, at bases. I guess I should have checked that out earlier. I don't know how long you last, because it's portable. But it's quite light. Yeah, guess I should have checked that out earlier. Okay, that's not a tree. Your coconuts. It'd probably be really good on like a new island, right? Where we're less familiar with things. Alright, I think if I stay a little wide, won't run into that issue. Getting into that other docking space. Now, am I quick enough? Yeah, it's still there. Ah, yes, I was thinking. Just had a thought, like, wait a minute. Can't we also make a mattress or a bed with our linen? Before we do that, we need to make a copper needle. Oh, well, you know, we do have a spare piece of copper. Don't we? He said, confidently. One piece of copper. Hang on a second. Oh, they're on my person. I was like, shouldn't we have 3 pieces of copper? We need 2 for the large crate part. We do have a spare one that I don't think is claimed by anything. Maybe I should think. What else do we need this for? Anything? Got 2 for that. We're okay. I mean, I would one day like to make copper nails, just to see what, in fact, they're used for. Would be interesting if we needed, like, copper nails, or some kind of nails, Like to make the building kits. If we needed more than just a piece of log, we also needed, yeah, like nails to go with it. Oh, let's do it. Oh, we do need the primitive forge, even though we don't need to. Okay, well that makes sense. I think I was like commenting on these recipes in the past, but it still does use the forge to make them. So they are still like smelted down. For these, we can just kind of seemingly hit them on a workbench to make them. Which is convenient for gameplay, but a bit less consistent. Yeah, even these, to make bolts, we can just hit them with a hammer on a workbench. Well, maybe we can do that on Copper Island when we're there. Well, not much time, just a couple hours to kill. And, until we could check on our crops. Well, we could make some of this while we wait. Just need hydrilla and wide leaf. Oh, how many wide leaves we have on us? 14? Do we have a mortar? No, I think we're out. We need a coconut. Is there a coconut in here? No. There's some over here. And we need one of these big branches. Make a handle. New crops. Oh no, the peppers are quite small. Food. Alright, let's grab some fertilizer. Confirm. Fertilized for 7 days. Okay, so if we just click on the farm, it does it, but then we can also click here. Alright, let's grab some pumpkins. Maybe I should have just grabbed one. Grab some peppers. Just grab them all. Ooh, get a seed. Tomato times 2. Tomato seeds harvest. Great. Already duplicated our tomatoes. Excellent. And then our vanilla. What can we make with vanilla? Extra resin. Didn't say a recipe though, did it? Can be gathered and done. You can't do anything with it. Let's find out. Well, that's a weird way to get in a chair, but you know, whatever. Alright. We can make... okay. Fuel lasts a long time. 4 units per hour. How's that compare to our lamps? 5 units per hour. So it's even better than a lamp. It's equivalent to this thing. So we can make jack-o'-lanterns with pumpkins. We can also eat them, apparently, right? They are edible. Give us a bit of food. But otherwise, that's it. Okay. How about tomatoes? Just eatable. Edible. Can't cook with them. Can't do anything else. Peppers, though. We can make... Helps fight the effects... helps fight the effect of cold and frost chill. Oh, the heating ointments. Oh, I think we had that unlocked for a while, but we didn't have the pepper part. That's cool. We'll bring the peppers with us then. We don't have any animal fat here with us to do anything with it. But I assume we're going to go somewhere that's quite cold. Although our jacket does provide full freezing protection already. It's a bit overpowered. Alright, our last thing is the vanilla, which you just You can't do a single thing with it. What's the point of vanilla? Can be gathered from vanilla plant. Can I put it in my coffee? I don't know. I don't know. No? Weird. Has no use. Well, I think we'll leave it here then. Maybe I'll just put it in the chest at the farm. So we might just dig that one up, I guess. Maybe it's like an incomplete feature. Maybe they intended to do something with it, but never did. I don't know enough about the history of this game. I mean, I guess we'll take the pumpkins with us. They're probably pretty heavy though, aren't they? 0.6. Nothing else will eat them. Alright, well, let's head off. Let's turn off our torch. We'll take the fruit of the sea, no, fruit of the earth with us as well. Even though they're on Copper Island, readily available. Look at our farming area. Agave? We don't have agave. Why are there like multiple agaves? Or does it not have a proper... Bet you agave is just a placement for pumpkins, peppers, and tomatoes and things. Alright, well, we should be able to just travel this way. Yeah. Take us 4 hours, take us into the night. Let's go to bed first. Oops. How does a tomato not give us water? I call shenanigans. We're gonna rise up early morning. Which I have no idea what time it is. I mean, I assume it's like 2 in the morning or something. I don't know what the schedule is here. Also, in case we can't see, I haven't paid close enough attention. I assume the moon in this game acts like the nighttime sun, as it does in most games. I've never seen anything but a full moon here, so I assume it doesn't have moon phases and things like that, but it would be cool if it did. Alright, takes a little bit of durability, but not much. I'm trying to think here, 25,000. It's taking a quarter of... It's taking a half of a... Oh, I can't do the math. But my calculator can. We could do this trip 58 times, roughly, till the ship would break. And I went to the wrong travel point. Oh, that's why. My dock is insufficient. I was wondering if I had it out far enough. That answers that. So maybe we'll have to make some modifications. I was also tempted to like build like structures over the rocks, you know, like a bridge that just went over top of everything. Alright, as long as I don't enter the docking space, I won't try to dock. Ooh. A pretty ray of light. Okay, so... I mean, I think we'd have to make it go significantly further out to accommodate this boat. It was quite deep here, though. I wonder if I just turned it. Fortunately, it's got stuff on it, right? But it's just the... Excuse me. It's just the distilleries, which we could move. I think I was only able to place them there with the mod, though, so we'd have to keep them on the deck. Don't fall in the water. Something like that. Oh, I might not actually be able to build out here without the mod. Unsuitable surface. How dare you? What about here? Intersecting. Okay, well that's resolvable. Unsuitable. You don't even tell me why. Is it because of the ladder? Closer. Closer. Oh, too close. Alright, mod installed. I think I'm going to build it straight out a bit. A bit more, a few more sections. And then turn. We have a few building things on the... Darn it. We have a few building things. Wait, can I move this while I'm swimming? I can't remember. Not while I'm on it, though. Yes. Okay, go away for a second. We also need some rocks. Probably a few. And we're out. Well, I only got 2. Thought we had more than 2. Maybe I get connected here? Cannot dock. Not enough space. Which means I won't be able to even get close to that without it trying to dock. To run into Copper Island to grab some more building material to potentially have it, like, out here? How close can I get before it tells me I'm docking? Okay. There we go. That'll work. Alright, and can we build that cart right now? Somewhere. Thank you. Ta-da! I was thinking we could probably just tear this one apart, but we could keep it. Still useful. We'll leave it here for now. Ooh. That's good with the resin, right? I easily forget. Yeah. Medicine. And they're quite light. Let's just put them on the boat. There's a lizard behind me. I hear you. Oh! Yeah, see? With this mod, it's supposed to take 18 hours. And I don't know how to not have it do that. It does have a menu. Campfire, fuel, like this was disabled. But even so, it still does it. So, disabling it doesn't seem to disable it. Unfortunately. Oh, I'm just going to throw all the fuel in there. It did make a difference, though. 1526 versus 18. I think I put the same amount of sticks in both. I don't know, though. Maybe I didn't. Alright, so we will need our pick. And which one of these potions gives us unlimited? Yeah, snake. Oh, that's perfect. Those are the ones we can even make. Take 3 with us. So we'll use that for mining. We have 8 ingots left. I'll take a couple with us. And yeah, I mean, I could make a thing. We could transport some logs back to the base there. So that, oh, it's going to keep that torch for the spiders, but that's fine. I'll just use one of these instead. Where'd they go? These? Yeah. We could alternatively just use one of the logs and build a carpentry workbench right here by the shore. But not a big deal. I don't think there's anything on the boat we need. Now we are a fancy cart. One more thing. We should probably bring our shovel with us as well. See if we can check on that. Uh-oh. Check on that deposit. I did grab the shovel, didn't I? Yes. Whew. It's like I swear I remember purposely doing that. I almost forgot it, but then I didn't forget it. Aha, okay. But yes, my thought process with that is we could probably collect some clay too while we're here. Now the ship is actually quite full. Like, one of our chests on there is all the way full. But the other one's about 100, so we might need to alter our plans on what we take with us. So I'd like to take some alcohol back with us. We'll head to camp first. Let me grab some of these. We probably have some. Let's wait. Excuse me. Let's see what we have at camp. They might have all rotted away. Ooh, are you all done? You're full. Good. How's that not evaporating away? Man. You know, some islands, like Hope Island, I have a hard time finding big rocks. And other islands, like this one, plentiful. And since we're going to use our snake potion, I don't think we really need to worry about coffee. Oh, eggs, yes. I was wondering if we had eggs somewhere. We'll take those with us. And we have 4 of these still ripe. And they're good for 34 more days. Well, I think we'll head off here first, I guess. Why not? Any direction. Just beyond these tegus. I'm gonna just try to run past them. Well, they're like persistent little guys. You missed me. You missed me. Please leave me alone. Oh. Still coming. Oh god, there's more. They're everywhere. It's probably a bad idea. Maybe we're good. We get up on here. Safe. Oops. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Okay. We're fine. More rocks. Alright, I disabled the mod again, just so it doesn't interfere with things that I don't know it will. Alright, this should be easy enough. he says. I'll put this back on for extra protection. Okay. Oops, I moved my aim at the last second. Buddy. Alright, I got one of my arrows already. The other one is here. Is that an arrow? Yeah. I think the cat is aware of me. And one more Tegu over there. Alright, they've reset. They forgot. We're in the butt. Oh, hit the log, I think. Are you leaving? I'm okay with that. Oh, that was probably not a good idea. Let's get down so it can hit me right in the face. Oh, I think the fight is over. And I should have taken the potion for stamina and stuff. Could have been worse. Considering it pretty much jumped on our face. Oh, that's where that arrow went. It got blocked by this invisible wall. Fancy. Now, what's the chances that they have restocked? Only 4 left. Hoping for more. We'll take what we can get. Mine. That is all I want, I think. Aloe, strong. Yeah, that'll do. And from here, we gotta run through the gauntlet again. Back to where we were. Head off in the other direction. Sorry, kitty. Much easier coming back. While we're here, we'll fire this up. Oh, there's copper in there. I always forget one. Next stop will be the one here with the platform. Alright, looks like 2 tegus and a cat. And a snake. Ooh, close. Cat notices us too. I get a long shot. Oh, look close. Run out of arrows. Ran out of copper. I think he's farther than I think. There we go. 61. I'm just gonna throw arrows everywhere. Oh, I'm out of energy. Nope. And we're getting overheated. Put that back on. I took alcohol with me for some reason. I can't drink it. Are we scratched? Yeah. What's the other one? Let's take... One of them heals us too, right? +8. Not much. We'll just do that. And... Oh, I said we could do one of these. 72. Oh, wait. You started it. Five. All right, a little better. I lost an arrow. I'm thinking it might have been that one that was floating. I don't remember if I actually picked it up. I looked at it, admired it, and never actually grabbed it. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to how many I had when I got to this one. But I don't see it anywhere. You better run. This is the first kitty I think we tried to take on. All the trees. This is a great place to get wood. Alright, might even be able to just avoid the cat. To be honest. At least to get the copper. It is guarding the clay. Still running. Alright, well my torch went out, which isn't ideal. The cat is still alive. tegus everywhere. Well, let's check the clay deposit, see what's actually here. 5? Yeah, I'd like to grab that if I can. Between 2 tegus. 1 tegu. Got a primitive torch, only takes a stick. That's pretty good. Where's my shovel? On me. Oh! Where are you? I hear you. Lizards. They move quickly. Oh, you're running away. Perfect. Oops. And that looks like a decent shot, at least. Well, since we have, like, super energy, right, we're not going to get tired, which means we don't have to sleep tonight. I think I'm going to come back here and grab all the logs. Cut down all the trees, or most of the trees. Make a cart. Maybe make a bigger cart that can hold 9. And we'll return. Since this area is now cleared, I could even grab some sticks. I've also harvested pretty much all the cactus in everywhere we went. Oh, look, there's a log right there. Who left that there? But we'll say goodbye here. I'll go do that between episodes. Grab all those logs and bring them back. And I'll continue smelting up the copper. Transport off. And then I think we head to Iron Island again. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time.